Hello and welcome to Counseling Point of View using examples from TV shows and movies. Through these videos, I hope you can learn something about yourself and see things from the point of view of a counselor. And that's me, Jean Life Counseling. Today we are featuring Edith, Mary, and Sybil from Downton Abbey. Please don't watch this if you don't want any spoilers.
Really, Edith? Do you have to put on such an exhibition?
She's not.
I was supposed to be engaged to him, for heaven's sake, not you. And I can control myself.
Then you should be ashamed.
Watching Mary, Edith, and Sybil have an argument reminded me of the drama triangle, which was conceptualized by Stephen Cartman, here he is, in 1968. The drama triangle is a social model of human interaction. It shows how relationships can become unhealthy when people take up positions in the drama triangle. Essentially, when you find yourself in lots of conflict with someone and there's no resolution, you're probably in a drama triangle. Here are the characteristics of each position in the drama triangle. The persecutor tends to be someone who's angry, aggressive, judgmental, bullying, and so forth. The rescuer is someone who appears self-sacrificing, overly helpful, they like to be needed, they're prone to meddling, and so on. The victim is someone who has a poor me syndrome. They're helpless and needy. They complain and whine. They could be manipulative as well, and so on. Now, why do people take up these positions? So the persecutor becomes a bully because they tend to be hurt people who hurt other people. It could also be about control and power. They might be doing it to feel better about themselves. There could be some unresolved anger there. They could feel threatened. It might be a learned behavior as children, for example, or they may fear being vulnerable. Rescuers have a sense of guilt or obligation. They need to feel needed, which gives them a sense of importance. They fear conflict. They may be avoiding their own problems, and they tend to have a lot of empathy and compassion. The victim believes they don't have any control. They may be doing it to avoid responsibility, a learned behavior. They may be seeking sympathy or attention, or they may feel overwhelmed. We don't take up just one position on the drama triangle. We may be taking up different positions depending on who we are talking to. In the video that we watched, Mary is the persecutor at first. She shames Edith for crying over someone's death. Edith is clearly upset by this. Sybil is the rescuer. She defends Edith. Edith then becomes the persecutor. She shames Mary for not showing any emotion. If Mary was upset by this, you could say that she's in the victim position. Sybil is the piggy in the middle. She's always stuck between the two. So why is the drama triangle relevant to the three sisters? For one thing, it stops Mary and Edith having a happy, loving relationship as sisters. They argue all the time, taking turns being persecutor and victim, and they are stuck in this pattern. Another reason is that it stops personal growth. Perhaps Mary and Edith's rivalry began as children, but as grown-ups, they've continued the rivalry. They're adults now and should be taking responsibility for their actions, but they can't do this if they're constantly blaming the other for how they feel. It can be exhausting and frustrating to be stuck in a drama triangle. If you tend to be a persecutor, it can be tiring to be angry all the time. If you're a rescuer, you might be neglecting your own needs because you're always putting others first. As a victim, you'll lack personal empowerment and be stuck in a feeling of helplessness all the time. In my next video, I'll talk about why people take part in the drama triangle and talk about how to get yourself out of it. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or check out my website. Thanks for watching!